Welcome back. We are out testing the IROC drag car, CHUCKWORKSRC drag build. So I'm still waiting on shocks, still waiting on a bunch of things, shocks, a battery, but I got the correct system in the RC, so I want to give this some test rips. I'm also waiting for some tires. The shocks are the biggest thing holding me back from testing. So right now, this is pretty much out of the box TEKIN kit. None of the settings have been changed. I do have the hot wire hooked up. Just giving it a listen to. Pinion sounds a little tight. I feel it should be smoother than that, considering it's the same gear ratio. Keeps cutting out. It's got that delay. Yeah, so from the feel of it, my brake is my forward. Yep. Yeah. So the motor direction has to be flipped. Got to remember how to do this. So let's connect to the hot wire. I think I flip the motor direction and then I flip it in my controller. So hot wire. You're gonna hit that red button, connecting. Motor direction, reverse, done. Then I think I go to apply. Click drive to disconnect from hot wire. Okay. Then we're going to hit this blue button in the corner. That'll turn to red, telling us that we're off. And then I have to go to my controller, go to reverse, throttle, flip that, and now the brake and everything should be normal. Yep, there we go. I have the brakes cranked way down. That's one adjustment I did do, was the brakes. Shocks are really making me mad. There we go. Got brake, got reverse. Might have to turn those brakes up a little bit. They were at 100, I put them at 60. Now, I want to feel this motor temp. Motor's ice cold. Cap is ice cold. ESC's got a little temp to it. Not bad. I think my plans are today is to go around a couple hobby shops and see if I can find some shocks. We should probably adjust these brakes up. So let's try that. So we're going to go back to the hot wire. We're going to hit the red button. We're going to connect to it. Okay, we are connected. Let's see. Oh, there's the drive button they've been talking about. Still getting used to this. Motor type, motor direction, B, so volt, cell count. Where is the settings? Defaults. I don't want that. Connect. We're already connected. I thought it was right here. That's hot wire. Oh, down here. Settings. Brake. Let's go to brake. Brake strength. Why is it at 100? Gone. Brake minimum. drag brake. Throttle. Neutral width. Let's get this sensitivity down. We're going to hit apply. Okay. Motor direction should be reversed. Done. Apply. Let's disconnect. See if I have brakes now. I think I hit the wrong button at first and it put the stock settings back in there. Brakes are better. I don't want to crank up the brakes because when I'm stopping at speed, I don't want it to slide out. Should be good. Tilt you guys back up. Brakes are a lot better. I really have to get used to that hot wire. I also changed my throttle sensitivity. I changed that neutral range. Carries that front wheel. Got a lot of torque in this little thing. Oh. First scratch, boys. First rollover. Let me get my battery put back in there. I saw that car coming. I have to make a lock for this battery too. And I don't have the greatest battery in there. Really got to do some shock tuning. See, I have to push it down every time. And then it launches straight. It's like the preload is wrong. But let me crack this lid open and show you what we're working with. So I'm going to go to some hobby stores today, see if I can find the Proline shocks. Nobody seems to have any. Let's see. Well, don't lose those things. That's why I like pins that are pinned to the body. And I did tape the corners of the body, so in case the tires rub. And you can see I need to camber out a little bit too, but I'll do that with the shocks. And here's the system all installed. Motor's nice and cold. I did an XT60 and just a little receiver up here. Hot wires over here. Everything's pretty basic on this thing. I still have to glue my front tires. They're still not glued, so they keep coming off the bead. But I actually ordered some different wheels with some bead locks for the front, because I don't want to glue to metal. It's my biggest thing. But if I have to, I will. And then I still can play with the slipper clutch. Yeah, see, the motor's tight right now. My mesh is super tight for some reason. So I'll have to mesh with that. I'll probably have to Dremel that out for this gear. But that's it. That's why the motor sounds like it does. Mesh is just a little tight. Build's coming along, just not fast enough because I'm having a lot of trouble getting parts. Waiting on a wheelie bar, waiting on shocks, waiting on a battery, and I do have other stuff ordered up, but we're really not waiting on that stuff to dial this in. But I do have the hot wire in. That came right away. The electronics took about a week to get here. A-Main had it in stock. But there we go, guys. My remote's all dirty, all dusty. There we go, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. We will see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching. All right, just got back in from testing, and just wanted to recap what all this is. While I'm waiting for parts, every time I can do a little testing, a little tuning, I try to do it, because there's a lot of little things that aren't shown when you're doing a complete build like this. When you build from the ground up, chassis, motor, combo, ESC, steering, all this stuff, there's a lot of things that need adjusting. And what ends up happening is you don't get to see it. You get to see us build it, and then all you see is us making a test rip and the thing going straight down the road, doing really good. We do little adjustments and it looks real simple. When you do a build like this, at least for me, this is my experience, is that everything's just been put together. So you're going to run across a lot of little issues, and you're going to have to keep going in and making changes. So for me, I still got to change this. I still got to change this rod. I still got to get the steering working right. And the biggest thing I have are these shocks. These shocks for me aren't going to work. I can't screw them up or screw them down. Right now the front is too high. The rear is at the height I want. It's just I don't have the right travel in it because they're bottomed out. They're too long. So a lot of little things like that you guys don't get to see, and I'm trying to show everything. Every little testing I'm doing, every little adjustment I'm doing, everything I'm doing in the controller, so that if you guys build it, these are the things you're going to have to do. If I just changed out electronics and my chassis was good, it'd be a lot easier. And vice versa. If all my electronics were dialed in and steering were dialed in, and all I did was put a CHUCKWORKSRC chassis, then it would be a lot easier. But when you're starting from scratch, these are the things that you're faced with. So let me know, are these the videos you guys like to see? Is anybody out there planning on building this? Because if not, I'll do all this still behind the scenes, get it all dialed in, and we'll go out and see the final test rip, and everything will be good. But there you go, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I said before, just a little after run of what I'm doing and why I'm showing these videos. I can't unplug that one-handed. But that's the reason I want to show, like, the motor direction, the soldering. As you see, everything's soldered. Somebody was saying adding shrink tubing, but putting shrink tubing, you can't really butt it and cover this stuff. Same thing with the motor. You can't really add shrink tubing in here and make it clean. These systems are always out in the open. I did add shrink tubing when I put my XT60 on there, but other than that, and you definitely don't want to put shrink tubing over your cap. And I don't hot glue them to the case. This thing is not moving where it sits. If you hot glue it to the case, the hot glue on the backside will make the cap run hot on that side. So it's just kind of sitting there. It's not going anywhere. It's soldered nice and tight. But there you go, guys. Let me know if you want to see these kind of videos, and I'll keep shooting them. If not, I'll dial this in on my own. And the next video you guys will see is it ripping, doing some drag pulls. All right, there you go.